The Fundamentals of Divine Oneness and True Faith. This treatise is on the fundamentals of divine oneness and tenets upon which it is correct to base one's belief. It is obligatory for a person to state, I believe in Allah, His angels, His scriptures, His messengers, resurrection after death, that destiny, good and evil, is from Allah Most High, the reckoning, the scale, paradise and hellfire, and that they are all true. Allah and His essential and active attributes. Allah Most High is one, not in terms of the number, but in that He has no partner. He neither begets nor is He begotten, and there is none co-equal or comparable unto Him. He is not like unto anything from among His creation, and nothing from among His creation is like unto Him. He was, is, and will forever be possessor of His names and of His essential and active attributes. As for His essential attributes, they are life, power, knowledge, speech, hearing, seeing, and willing. The opposite of these attributes can never be associated with Allah, and as for His active attributes, they are creating, sustaining, bringing into being, originating, making, and others. These attributes are related with will and wisdom of Allah. He was and is ever possessed of His names and attributes, no name or attribute originated later for Him. He has forever been the all-knowing with His knowledge, and knowledge was an attribute in pre-eternity, the all-powerful with His power, and power was an attribute in pre-eternity, the speaker with His speech, and speech was an attribute in pre-eternity, the creator with His creating, and creating was an attribute in pre-eternity, and the doer with His doing, and doing was an attribute in pre-eternity. The doer is Allah Most High, while doing was an attribute in pre-eternity. That which is done, i.e., product of His doing, is created, while His doing is uncreated. His attributes in pre-eternity are neither originated nor created by another. Whoever says that they are created or originated, or wavers, or is doubtful, is an unbeliever in Allah Most High. The Qur'an, the speech of Allah Most High. The Qur'an is the speech of Allah Most High, written in texts, memorized by hearts, recited by tongues, and revealed upon the Prophet, upon him be blessings and peace. Our uttering of the Qur'an is created, our writing of it is created, and our reciting it is created, but the Qur'an is uncreated. Whatever Allah Most High has said in the Qur'an in quoting Musa, Moses, and other prophets, upon them be peace, and Pharaoh, and Iblis, Satan, is all the speech of Allah Most High informing us about them. The speech of Allah Most High is uncreated, while the speech of Musa and that of other created beings is created. The Qur'an is the speech of Allah Most High, therefore pre-eternally existent, unlike their speech. Musa heard the speech of Allah Most High, as is mentioned in the words of Allah, and Allah spoke directly unto Musa, Qur'an 4:164. Allah Most High was the speaker when He had not yet spoken to Musa. Allah Most High was the creator in pre-eternity when He had not yet created creation. So when Allah spoke to Musa, He spoke to him with His speech, which was His attribute in pre-eternity. Every attribute of His is unlike the attributes of creation. He knows unlike the way we know. He is powerful unlike the way we are powerful. He sees unlike the way we see. He speaks unlike the way we speak. He hears unlike the way we hear. We speak and communicate by means of organs and letters, while Allah Most High speaks without any organs or letters. Letters are created and the speech of Allah Most High is uncreated. Allah is unlike anything, and His hand, countenance, and self. Allah is an entity, shay, unlike any other entity. The meaning of Allah being a shay unlike any other is that He is without body, substance, or accident. He has no definition, no opposite, no equal, and no peer. He possesses a hand, a countenance, and a self, as He has mentioned in the Qur'an. What Allah Most High has mentioned in the Qur'an, His countenance, hand, and self, they are His attributes without description. It should not be stated that His hand is His power or blessing, because saying that would be invalidating the attribute, which is the view of the Qadariyah and the Mu'tazila. His hand is His attribute without description, and His anger and pleasure are from among His attributes without description. The attributes of creating, knowledge, predestination, and His writing in the preserved tablet. Allah Most High created all things from no thing. Allah Most High knew in pre-eternity all things prior to their being. It was He who apportioned all things and ordained them. There is in this world nothing, nor in the next, except through His will, knowledge, ordination, decree, and in accordance with His writing it in the preserved tablet. Yet His writing entails descriptions, not commands. Ordaining, decreeing, and willing are His attributes in pre-eternity without description. Allah knows that the non-existent is non-existent in the state of its non-existence, and He knows how it will be when He brings it into existence. And Allah knows that the existent is existent while it is in a state of existence, and He knows how it will perish. Allah knows that somebody standing is standing while he is standing, then when he sits, He knows that he is sitting while he is sitting. 35 Without there being any alteration or origination in His knowledge. Alterations and differences only occur in the knowledge of created beings. Allah created people pure and the covenant of the beginning. Allah Most High created all created beings free from unbelief and true faith. He then addressed them, commanded them, and prohibited them from certain acts. Thereafter, whoever disbelieved did so through his own doing by rejecting and repudiating the truth, Allah having forsaken him, and whoever believed did so through his own choosing by affirming the truth and being convinced of it, Allah having granted him divine guidance and assistance. Allah extracted the progeny of Adam from his loins and endowed them with intelligence. He then addressed them, commanding them to believe and prohibiting them from unbelief. They affirmed His lordship, and that was faith on their part. Thus, they are born on this natural faith. Thereafter, whoever disbelieves has indeed replaced and altered his natural faith, and whoever believes and affirms has indeed remained steadfast on it and persevered. Allah does not compel anyone to unbelief or true faith. He does not create people believers or unbelievers but creates them as pure individuals. To believe or disbelieve is the action of the servants. Allah Most High knows one who disbelieves as an unbeliever while in the state of unbelief. Thereafter, if the person believes, Allah knows him as a believer, while in the state of belief and loves him, without his knowledge or attribute of love undergoing any change. The Creator and the actions of His creation. All actions of servants pertaining to their motion and stillness are in reality their acquisition, while Allah Most High is their Creator. They are all through His will, knowledge, ordainment, and decree. All acts of obedience are obligatory through the command of Allah, His love, approval, knowledge, will, ordainment, and decree, and all acts of disobedience are through His knowledge, ordainment, decree, and will, but not through His love, approval, or command. The prophets, upon them be peace, Muhammad, and the companions. The prophets, upon them be blessings and peace, are all free from minor sins, enormities, unbelief, and wicked acts. However, some slips and mistakes have escaped them. Muhammad, Saz, is Allah's beloved, His servant, His messenger, His prophet, His chosen one, and His purified one. Never did he worship idols or partner anything with Allah even for a blink of an eye, nor did he ever commit a minor sin or enormity. The most noble person after the prophets, upon them be blessings and peace, is Sayyidina Abdullah bin Usman known as Abu Bakr, the most truthful, then Umar ibn al-Khattab, the differentiator, then Uthman ibn Affan, possessor of two lights, and then Ali ibn Abi Talib, the chosen one. May the pleasure of Allah be with them all. They were devout worshippers and steadfast on the truth and with the truth. We love them all and do not mention any companion of the Messenger of Allah, Saz, except only by way of praise.